subscribe button. I know he likes that. Good morning, Frank. Mr. Tilly, good morning. Lily, morning. I'm glad you're in here this morning, Captain. Just hang around for just a few minutes. Brother Brad, good morning. Skyfly, good morning. Rod, I'm waving back, man. You just can't see it. I'd have to bring a drone to the hood of my truck and shoot it through the window so you can see me this morning. Bent Rail, good morning. Hey, Johnny. What's up, man? Coffee's good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Brother Rad. Rodney. Man, looks like the gang's all here. Suicide was the last one I made a moderator, I believe, and that kind of caught me off guard. That's old Charlie. Y'all, I'll give old Charlie a little shout out. He's still doing his FPV stuff. He made some repairs on the Hulk the other day for me. I'm gonna fly this afternoon. No, Rod, I can't make it. What's going to take place is taking place exactly as I figured it was. The 31st, that bunch shows up down there at work, and I've got to hang around. 31st of March, and they'll probably run through all of April. So some of my Sunday mornings will be from where they're doing the work, and I'll get to explain that a little bit as that comes up. For those in the oil field, I've got a snubbing unit showing up to pull some 4,500 foot of pipe out of a well, and it's a big kind of a deal. A lot of behind the scenes stuff to get your natural gas into your stove and your hot water heater that people don't know, and this is part of it. It's part of my job. So, Lance, good morning. I get to deal with that. Skyfly, Mela, good morning again. This morning, Mr. Bell asked me to read about a little place called Prosper, Texas. It's in Collin County, and this marker is Preston Road, State Highway 289, and this is the site of Rock Hill. It was probably named for the white rock escarpment on which it was built. Rock Hill was established by December 1854 when John Moore became its first postmaster. By the early 20th century, the town boasted 2 schools, 4 churches, 3 doctors, a grist mill, general store, cotton gin, blacksmith, drugstore, dry goods, and grocery, and population of 115. In 1902, the St. Louis and San Francisco railroads bypassed the town, and within months, most of the businesses, townspeople, and churches had relocated to Prosper. The little community survived for several years. In the mid-30s, an African-American Baptist church was the only one remaining. The Anglo school closed in 1948. The black school closed in the 60s. A general store, the last remnant of Rock Hill, was raised in 1973. There you go, Mr. Bell. And I know you got some people up in that part of the world. Yep, you think you worked in Prosper. You told me that one time. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see, Skyfly. Let's take a trip out to the island. And on the way out there, I want to talk to y'all about the South Florida Drone Meetup, Captain Ray Kelly. Y'all got that coming up here pretty quick. And I know it's been said more than once, it's a free event. But I'm going to put my 2 cents worth in on these free events. I've been to a lot of free events in my lifetime. And I was told one time, nothing's free, right? With that being said, I hope Ray puts him a tip jar out there on the table, and everybody that shows up gives him $5. Help offset some of the expenses I know he has made personally, and the other guys that are helping him. A lot of good stuff's coming up out of this thing, so just keep that in mind when y'all go to these free events. They're not always free. They're advertised as free and good intentions, and people want to do it for free, and I get it. But, man, it's not free. So y'all think about old Ray and them when y'all go down there and just slip him a $5. I know he'll appreciate the thought. If I was going, I'd sure slip him a $5. But it can't, and this is just one of them for me this year. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's coming up sooner than later. And I know Ray's looking forward to it. And I know Johnny and Brad and the rest of the guys, Scott, Brother Bob, Mr. Barkley, Jenna, just the whole crew. Mr. Warren's going to be there. I'd like to meet him. And I'm going to put in a personal request right now for I want Brother Bob Casey and Warren and Scott to be in a mugshot together. I need a front and a profile. You never know what comes out of these events. People get these pictures and they do weird stuff with it. But anyway, we had some weather this week. We had dust storms week before last. Well, they showed up again Friday, and they stayed Friday, and they stayed Saturday. A lot of bad fires out in West Texas over the yesterday, Southwest Texas as well. I don't know if that's a car or if that's a boat. Somebody broke down on the bridge. Bad place to break down, right? Well, when they redid these bridges, at least they put a pretty good side street on them. You enjoy yourself there, Brad. I'll abstain for that. I won't be able to do what you're going to do till that job's over with, in case I get called back out in the middle of the morning. I hope not, but you never know. But as you can see, things are greening up. I was telling somebody the other day I can look out across the pasture there at the house, and man, it is old trees got buds all over them. My peach tree bloomed and survived the freeze we had back in the middle of February, and I have got lots of peaches on it, and it's just a little old bitty tree. Hey, Uncle, good morning. How you doing? Everybody say hello to Lloyd, the grumpy vlogger. But fishing is picking up at the lake. There's a lot of people fishing this morning. No bass tournament I could tell today. I didn't see 500 boats leave at 6:30 or 7 o'clock like I have in the past. But these people are going out fishing. And man, whoever invented the live scope on these fishing, on this stuff. It used to be depth finders was the big thing, you know. Then they had the graphs, and then they had the paper. Remember the paper graphs? You know, you could do that with. Well, now then they got this thing. It actually shows the fish. I've told y'all about it. We went fishing with that guide last summer, crappie fishing, and man, did he put us on them. That's what a lot of people are using nowadays. A live scope. Tune the old sun in a little bit better. Make a phone call right quick. There it is. Turn the brightness down a little bit. But anyway, I think Ray, I don't think I reached out and said happy birthday to you. I noticed a lot of people on Facebook did it, and I kept looking. I thought they did it early, but I never did see your birthday come up. Well, if you had a birthday, Ray, happy birthday. I apologize, I missed it. And for any of those that had birthdays I didn't say hello to, happy birthday. Anniversaries, all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys following us around too. Thank you, Ray. Okay, that's better. I'm glad you're better, Lloyd. It's good to see you, dude, this morning as well. I'm going back through here and reading right quick. Scott, Ray. Let's see, Scott. Oh, Frank Rizzo. Hey, we was talking in Dennis Stream about Sesame Street. I put in there as a funny the Sesame Street song, and that kind of just led into some conversation about our favorite our characters. And me and Scott's was Oscar the Grouch. I always liked old Oscar. Big Bird, and then we had Cookie Monster. I always liked old Cookie Monster. He kind of like reminded me of me. He could wolf down a cookie pretty quick. That wasn't too bad a deal. Yeah, thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Mahamana. Banana. Yep, that was a good one too. Hey, Philip. Yep. And let's see, who else was it? Oh, you always had Bert and Ernie. Elmo. You know, Elmo was probably after my after my age, my boys, when they was growing up, Elmo was probably coming along. What was the guy's name that had the store back in the day? The original guy, the older guy, but he passed away on the show, and then Maria's husband took it over. Whatever his name was, I can't remember his name either. Anyway, good memories, good to talk about. Good to talk about, for sure. For sure. The count was a good one. Ha, 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 ha. Yep. Two. Ha, ha, ha. It was always good to listen to. Uh-oh, Ronnie, hang on. Go plug your DJI 1,000 watt hour Super Duty, lasts for 24 hours if you don't cook anything on it, power supply. How about that? I've been trying to get one. You know, they had them on sale at Christmas, $379. You know, now they're back up to, I think, $500 or $600 now. So I got one. I would have liked to got another one. Got one for a Christmas party at work. And the lady that won it, this is a funny story. She won that at Christmas time. She won that, and then we had the Kiwanis every year has a pancake day, and they always raffle off stuff. Well, she bought $20 worth of tickets for a pistol, and she won that too. So she made a pretty good haul since Christmas. Big gift at Christmas and a big gift there at the Kiwanis Pancake Day. Yeah, it sure was. It ain't been there since, Brad. I thought it might come back down. I think it come down maybe almost back to that, but not again. I have to get Lon to tell you how much it costs. Lon, if you're in here, good morning, by the way. I know you're supposed to be on Johnny's show. Joe Podolio, if you're here, good morning. Mr. Barkley, good morning. Rick, good morning. I always like to do this. I think it's pretty neat. I took this picture one time, and I asked people on Facebook, what does it look like to you? With all the water trails coming out there. To me, it looks like a big old, kind of like a rake, or not a rake, but a something you would go frog gigging with. A spear. Oh, there's my noise maker. All right, well, that's the end of it for me, guys. Y'all have a wonderful. Hey, Troy, good morning. Y'all have a good morning. Have a good week, and we'll see y'all over at Johnny's. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.